Good morning, y'all. So I was watching a video about mental illness once again, and it was called Trying to Explain Yourself to a Narcissist. Let me tell you, trying to explain yourself to a narcissist is like talking to a brick wall, for real. Because, like, even when I thought he was listening to me, that man was ignoring me, y'all. That's why he wasn't even paying attention to me, and I thought that I was making some valuable points. Cause when he get quiet, I'm thinking he listening, but really no. He done tuned me out. He done checked out the conversation and left me in the conversation by myself. And so when I get done making my valuable points, and I look to him and be like, you understand? That man truly ain't saying nothing. Nothing at all, and sitting there looking at me like I'm stupid. But then, before he goes silent, they say a couple of things or whatever. At least the one I dealt with, he said a couple of things before he went silent on me. But when I got deep down into it and was really, really telling him about himself, that man to go quiet on me so quick. I'm talking about I be sitting there almost like I'm preaching to him. I mean, I be done told him a whole sermon, and this dude he done muted me. He done tuned me out completely. So like one time I was talking to him, and I was telling him that it's a certain way that you look at people when you're in a relationship, because he was mad disrespectful when he would see a woman walk past, or if it's a woman in our vicinity, he just act like I'm completely not there, like I do not exist. I mean, going to a full blown, to me it looked like he was flirting. And knowing what I know now, that's exactly what he was doing right in front of my face. And like whenever I would say something to him about it, the first thing he would pop out his mouth and say, I told you I don't like no jealous woman. They will try to make you fit the part they trying to make you play. I am not no real jealous person like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person who don't want to be mistreated, and I don't want to be disrespected in my face or behind my back. And by me asking you to be respectful, I don't call that jealous. But he does. So anytime I would say something to him about the way that he looking at other women, or the way that he doing things for other women that you don't even do for me, now I'm jealous. And I'm telling him I'm not jealous. I'm not. It's just the way that you doing things. You're trying to make me jealous. And because I'm not, that I didn't come off as a jealous person to him, he's like, oh yeah, I gotta make her jealous because she don't seem jealous, and because they need the attention and they need somebody running and chasing behind them. I wasn't giving him that, so he got to make it seem like I'm such a jealous person. But then after he done it to me so much, I did start thinking for a minute, like, am I really jealous? And then my senses will kick back in. Girl, you know you're not a jealous person. All you asking this man to do is be respectful, respect the relationship, and respect the fact that I'm sitting here. Anybody in the world, if you see anybody that's attractive, if you're single, you got a single look. When you're in a relationship, you got a relationship look. You know what I'm saying? So like when you single, whether you know that person is single or not, you gonna gaze a little bit harder, a little bit longer, because you're trying to make eye contact, all of that good stuff. That's what he was doing with me. He would be with me looking at other women, and to the point where the woman and him would lock eyes, and I would see them lock eyes. He see me see them lock eyes. He will just act like I'm the problem. I'm the one tripping, because he's sitting here staring this woman down hard, like he ready to ask her for her number, and will. He did it in front of me before, but he was getting so bold with doing everything else, I wouldn't put it past him. But trying to explain yourself to them, anything that you say, they'll just throw it back at you, or they're trying to make you seem like it's something wrong with you and not with them and not with what they're doing to you. The mess is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. He was like, if I said anything to him about anything, I am the problem, and it's me. It's oh, you're jealous. Oh, you too emotional. If I tell him about, you know what I'm saying, he need to watch how he talk to me. Oh, you so emotional. Can't say nothing to you. You just always, you got to just cry about everything. And I'm not no crier. And so he used to try to bring that out of me. He wanted to see me cry because I was so tough. That's what he said. So then when I did finally cry, he don't take my cry serious because, man, you just faking. That's what he says. You just faking. You too strong for that. You don't need to be crying because you too strong. I'm like, I am a human being who has feelings. And so therefore I have emotions. My emotions are going to come out. If I'm hurt, if I'm crying, that means I'm real, real hurt. That means you done really, really messed up if I'm crying. I saying that's what you don't want, because then that, you don't nobody want to sit here and be hurt and be crying. But I don't cry that easily. And so because I didn't do that, he was trying to pull it out of me, y'all. And it was crazy. So yes, trying to explain yourself to a narcissist is like talking to a brick wall, or you talking to yourself. Put it like that. Just tell yourself everything you want to tell the narcissist, because they ain't going to be listening. You just going to be wasting your breath, energy, and time talking to them. And I done this so many times, but you know what I had chalked it on up to? I'm like, well, even though you sitting here and you ignore me, you still hear everything I'm saying. So I'm going to keep talking. But that's just me. That's how I roll. But I'm just telling you some of the red flags. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to waste your time talking to yourself, because talking to the narcissist ain't going to get you nowhere. So you might as well talk to yourself. But if you don't want to talk to yourself, just go ahead and exit the scene. Because that's just what it's going to be like talking to a narcissist. Trying to explain yourself. Trying to make sense to them of your common sense that you got. They don't attain that. So it ain't going to make sense to them. It do, but they just some buttholes that just, if you right, you still going to be wrong. Like, I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to let you be right, no matter what. That's how narcissists operate. You ain't finna be right about nothing. You can sit here and talk to you blue in your face. You can make all the valuable points that you want to. You can tell me what you think I did. You can show me proof of what I did, and I'm still not going to take accountability for none of that stuff you saying. And you can be right, but you're going to be wrong. So that's what I wanted to come and tell y'all today. Remember to love yourself, fall in love with yourself, still loving yourself every day, one step at a time, one day at a time. It don't matter. Just fall in love with yourself more and more every day, because you deserve it. You are worth it. And I love you. And grow something, y'all. I'm telling you, we don't know what's going on in this world right now. And with all this stuff they talking about, the meats and everything, chickens ain't good, the cows and stuff ain't good. At least if we plant something in our yards or in some pots, because I'm pot growing and my stuff is coming out. It don't matter. Long as you got something that you can eat on when everything else crash and there's nothing else that you can get your hands on. You got something in your yard that you planted that you can eat on and replant and keep it going, so you don't have to starve in those trying times, those hard times that's getting ready to come up. You know what I'm saying? So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I love you guys so much. Let's grow together, y'all, in spirit, in physical, in our gardens, anywhere in our lives that we need to grow. Let's do that, because it only makes us better. And I love you guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And just have a blessed day. I love you guys. Mwah.